So I am in charge of the research unit by and large, and in relation to the research unit, we are looking at finding sort of like data-based information in order to ensure people's rights. One of the things that we're looking at right now, we've already started that process, is to document the changes that have happened in our society as a result of the economic crisis. And we want to do that through identifying already marginalized communities and the way in which the economic crisis has impacted them. We are in the process of doing an investigation into manpower workers, particularly related to the export processing zones. So we are working with some activist organizations who are working with those communities, and it's ongoing, and we should complete that research in a couple of months. Now, as Mr. Thanaraj said, we are also looking into a fact-finding mission with regards to plantation communities. And under Mr. Punjihera, we looked into the situation with patients in the National Institute for Mental Health. That report we presented initial findings at our International Human Rights Day celebration, and we will be releasing the report soon. And we are also doing sort of some ongoing research into marginalized communities in really remote villages, particularly in the Lanka district. And we did some work into looking into flood-affected communities in the Matra district. So there are all these ongoing projects that we will be releasing the reports of soon. In addition to that, we also have past reports produced by the Commission, which for whatever reason were not released. I think two examples are the one from the violence that occurred in the Klanny district in 2018, and then we also did a report on women with disabilities for 2019. And so these reports will be also reviewed and released soon. That's also part of what we're doing. Another thing that I would like to speak about is that we are trying to increase the Commission's engagement with gender discrimination. So now the Commission used to have a focal point on gender issues. Now we are going to restart that focal point. We are going to restart sort of having a desk at the Commission to receive complaints on gender-based violence, but also on different kinds of gender-based harassment that women are experiencing, and women and gender minorities are experiencing. And so we will start that process, hopefully, by about May this year. Now, the issue of women is really important, and the discrimination, gender-based discrimination is really important for the Commission. And we constantly do training for our own staff. Now, we have a lot of new staff that has also entered the Commission. So we have ongoing training for them to ensure that they are able to respond to complaints that we get with regards to mainly sexual and gender-based violence, but also different other kinds of harassment on gender-based harassment. So in terms of our research also, we are focusing now for our International Women's Day celebration. We focused on the impact of the economic crisis on women, and we had Sonali Denaniagal, who was this economist working out of Columbia University and SOAS in the United Kingdom, who talked to us about the impact of the economic crisis and the rising inequality in Sri Lanka. And we also had other representatives mainly speaking about the impact of the economic crisis on women's labor, women laborers in various sectors. As you know, the women's contribution to the Sri Lankan economy is huge, even though largely unacknowledged. So we are looking at the way in which women's labor has been impacted as a result of the economic crisis. And as I said, we are doing some research on manpower workers, but that is not the only sector we plan to emphasize. A variety of different sectors have also been identified for our attention. So I think that's about as much as I have to say with regards to the research, and I will now pass on to